Well, we have a little update on our corn. You can see there, we've only got a tiny patch of corn in at the moment because it was so late in the season. And it's some of it's starting to throw off heads at the moment, which you can see in the middle there. So we've got just a few in. We've got some yellow corn at this end, and at that end there is gem corn. So we'll just have to wait and see if we actually get anything out of it, and if the frosts don't move in and destroy it. But hopefully, touch wood, we'll actually get a little bit of corn out of it. This is our pumpkin patch, and you can see that it is pretty overgrown at the moment. We have no idea what's inside there, and we're going to have to find out pretty soon. So that's all going to start dying. You can see at the edge here, there's one of our big pumpkins, but there's a couple of different types of pumpkins in there, and we've just got to go through and see if we can find them. So I am over at the house garden at the moment. You can see we've got our little garden beds in here that we've been using for the last few years, and it's nearly time to redo them actually, so we might have to do that. Just there we've got a couple of pots with some sweet potatoes in them. In the middle we've got our tomatoes. So at the back there we've got little tiny tomatoes and little cherry tomatoes, and at the front there is San Marinos, whatever they're called. And at the front here, chilies. We've got a few carrots scattered in amongst the onions there. So that is our green onions, and we've got a little bit of lettuce coming up. That's literally all we have at the moment. I think there's a little bit of beetroot left on the other side that the guinea fowl haven't eaten. So that's about all we've had growing and all we've had the water to do at the moment. So you see there we've got the some of the flowers coming out with the tomatoes. And if we zoom in here in the cage, I don't know whether you can see that or not, but we actually have some little tiny tomatoes right there. They're just starting to come on. Only in little batches, and it's pretty spindly, but we've got a couple of there. And if we have a look on this other side here too, inside this thick bush here, the San Marinos, if we have a look in there, we should see there's some tomatoes starting to grow right in there, and they'll pop out the outside very soon as well. Pretty good producer, that plant. Now we do have these other garden beds here, the other house garden beds next to the other one, and we've just got to redo them. I've got to refill this one after those beetroot in there are finished, and these two need redoing as well. But we just haven't had the water this year to be planting out what we'd normally grow for ourselves. So we've had to limit it, and just to supplement what we can get into the pantry. So that's what we're doing. We're just sort of playing it by ear and supplementing. And if I look up here, you can see just how dry it is. This is quite early in the morning. Sun's up, but it's quite early and it's starting to warm up a little bit. But yeah, we'll just have to hope that we get some rain soon. Now our bananas, on the other hand, are going gangbusters. They're throwing out pups everywhere. You've got a few little tiny banana plants coming out. You can see one popping up there, one over behind it, one there, and another one just in there, in the middle there. And if we look up the top of these plants, we actually have a bunch of bananas just there. We've got another one there. I've got to cut the flower off. And there is another one just tucked in over there. You can see that there. Now these bananas are going to be small because it's so late in the season, but we'll just hopefully we'll get some bananas out of it and the frost doesn't get them.